and welcome to a review of a very ordinary Hyundai 5-door hatchback. Or not really. Good God. Okay, so you join me in the Hyundai i30N Performance. Now, you'd never really think of the word performance going with a Hyundai before. But, Hyundai were very, very clever. They decided they wanted a slice of the hot hatch market, and they created this N sub-brand. So this here is what all the fuss is about. So what does the N stand for? Naughty? Nürburgring. So how does a company that's generally made shopping cars for 30, 40, God knows how many years, how do you suddenly make a performance brand? Well, you take the guy that used to be in charge of BMW's M cars. That works. So what is a Hyundai i30N? You start out with your ordinary 5-door shopping hatch. Then you stick in a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo engine, and in this performance model it's got 271 horsepower. It does 0 to 60 in 6 seconds. That's pretty good performance. That's pretty good performance for any car. And I hate to keep bringing it up, but this is a Hyundai. Now, one of the key things with any hot hatch these days is it has to be slightly bipolar. So, yes, you want to go out and have fun and drive around all your favourite B roads and tear up the tarmac and ruin your front tyres. But it's still a 5-door hatchback. You still want it to be comfortable. So in normal, ordinary, comfort, normal modes, and I'll press the button and go into now, this is AN other family hatchback. Now this thing is loaded with spec. I mean, we're talking proper adaptive dampers, you know, so I'm in complete and utter comfort right now. You know, you could use this thing every day, not even feel like you're driving anything sporting. But then you've got a little drive mode button here. When you press the drive mode button, you've got normal, eco and sport. Eco obviously just makes everything more economical. Sport gives you a little bit more raspiness in the exhaust, so it turns up the volume a little bit on the exhaust, and it also gives you a slightly better throttle response and firms up the dampers ever so slightly. But when you're driving a car like this and you want to go that little bit further, you want a little bit more of a sport mode. That's what this little flag button here is for. This puts you in N mode. Now, N mode is very, very special, because unlike a lot of cars of this ilk, I am led to believe this has got dual stage valves in the exhaust. Because in sport mode, it's a little bit, normally it's got a bit of a nice tone to it. In sport mode, it's got a bit of a rasp to it. But when you press this N mode button, I swear, this car goes completely straight piped. The noise it makes, it sounds like a rally car, frankly. So you get the fastest throttle response, you get the loudest exhaust naughtiness, and everything else, but you get the soft comfort suspension. Now, one of the other extra little bonuses of the N mode is it activates the Rev Matching. Now, I'm going to pop it into N by doing a double click here, and basically what Rev Matching does is when you downshift, so you go from, say, I'm in 3rd gear now, and I'll no foot on the brake. When you shift down into 2nd, or if you shift down in any gear, it automatically blips the throttle to get it up to the right revs, so nothing's jerky. In a manual, this is absolutely brilliant, because you basically feel like a driving hero. I'm really, really impressed with it. In the hot hatch market at the moment, you've got the lower end hot hatches, and then you've got these mega hatches, which are 4-wheel drive, 350 plus horsepower, which are just bonkers, and they cost a huge amount of money. At the lower end, though, you have the Golf GTI and the Honda Civic Type R, and now the i30N. So looks-wise, as well, this is a fantastic looking car to me. it's got just enough aggression. So you've got a slightly bigger, like lower front spoiler with, it's got bits of intakes, be they real or not. You've got a spoiler. It sits quite low on the 19-inch wheels. It's got twin exhaust pipes on it. And in this red paint, I mean, I think it looks absolutely fantastic, this car. But this particular one has got heated seats, it's got a heated steering wheel, it's got a very, very good nav system as well. I've tried it out a couple of times, that's really, really works well. You've got all your Bluetooth and DAB and all that kind of stuff. It genuinely is very well spec'd. Now, the mega hatches out there, like the Focus RS and the A45 AMG and the RS3, may have a lot more power than this, but you are never ever going to feel lacking in performance in this car. When you floor it, you get upshifts and you get pops and crackles. See if you can hear this. It just, honestly, I'm struggling to find things that I don't like about this i30N. Everything from the price to the noise it makes to the looks, I think it's fantastic. That was the Hyundai i30N. It's going to be controversial, but personally, I think it's the best hot hatch on sale today. So do not forget, if you aren't already, please do subscribe. Press the subscribe button, press the notifications bell, like this video, comment all you want, but just come back because there's going to be a lot more content like this.